Welcome back to today's Shortcut for Success. I'm Stephanie Frank, and we've been talking about values, that fuel, that energy that really runs your life, those characteristics that help you make great decisions, which is actually what we're going to be talking about today. Have you ever been down that path where, well, let's just say you got a little bit further down the path, and pretty soon you started kind of scratching your head and saying, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? This is so not for me. You've made a bad decision. Now, that happens to everybody in their life. And today, I want to give you a formula, a very simple formula, to allow you to make the right decisions for you every single time. Now, it starts out by knowing your top 3 values. So your top 3 values we've been going over in other podcasts. If you don't know your top 3 values, go back and rewatch those other podcasts so that you have this foundational piece in order to work from. Once you know your top 3 values, you can literally now create a roadmap for yourself, a formula for making decisions. It becomes simple. Let's say there's a decision coming up in your life. Maybe you're going to change jobs. Maybe you're going to change relationships. Maybe you need to decide about your physical health or your mental health. Whatever that decision is, think about a decision that you have made or are needing to make in your life. Got it? Okay, good. Now, when you think about that decision, step number 1 is to look at your first value and ask yourself a simple question. Does this decision I'm about to make honor my value of fill in your blank for your first value? Yes or no? And be honest, because nobody sees this but you. The second question is the same. Does this decision I'm about to make honor my value number 2? And the third is, does it honor my value number 3? Go through this process for your first 3 values, and what's going to happen is you're going to get all yeses or all nos, in which case that makes the decision quite simple. But the thing that normally happens is you get some yeses and some nos. Now, here's what we've learned, doing this with thousands and thousands of people around the world. 98% of the time, if you are making a decision that doesn't go with your first value, your most important value, and that first number 1 is no, it's not the right decision for you. Now you know this to be your truth, and this is a formula that can help back up your decision so that you can begin to make truthful, honest, authentic decisions that are absolutely perfect for you every single time. I hope you've enjoyed today's podcast. If you'd like to learn more about values or take a personal assessment of your own, visit our website at www.successiq.com. I'm Stephanie Frank, and I'll see you next time.